Just want to make a little video before I go down, to court. Like I told people, this might be your day. It's like a lot of things I've gone through. So many injustices, like having family that work, in this, having uncles, that work in the law enforcement, Navy, Marine, Air Force, Navy. To see people that I don't know what they live for, and for me to be judged, to be criticized the way I've been, that goes beyond, my civil rights and what this stands for, And when people are not fighting, see, soldier isn't a person that just wears a uniform. It's a person that goes to the battle. Doesn't matter if you got a uniform or no, you stand for what is right. And when you have a government, people that just been oppressed by a system, when they don't get enough resources, because there are resources, So when you have a government that want to oppress people, and they're way separate from Sacramento, because I was trying to contact the Department of Justice from Sacramento, and I guess the number, he wasn't going through. Anyway, story. I called, support for this. The lady, I don't know, she seemed more out of it, more lost. Like, what's my issue? Well, there's a lot of things on my issue. Seeing this country being treated like it's just a joke, or a system created to bring more dead. I don't think that's any good. And where are the standards, the principles of this? Especially I talk to these law enforcement people that they just be driving cars, thinking that they're keeping the public safe by driving around and pulling up cars, giving tickets. You think that's safety to people? You think that's the main concern about safety? Safety is about when Jesus, died on the cross so people could live. But people, I just see people just dying more rapidly, And all because why? Because we're forced to people obey the laws, whatever that you guys have, whatever you guys do. You enforce them like people are supposed to be slaves. People aren't supposed to be slaves of nobody. I mean, it says it's right there on the Constitution, what you signed for, that you're supposed to defend those things. And when you're walking in a country that, it's about to be 4th of July, what are you so gonna celebrate, That's why I asked you, what you gonna celebrate? Because from what I read, what the founders stand for was for liberty, life, and pursuit of happiness. So what you gonna celebrate this 4th of July if you are one of those people that just been quiet, And it's okay, I guess some people don't really care because, hey, it's life, they gotta work. But when it's a programmation from people, from these cell phones, it's kind of like an act of terrorism, pretty much, because people know what they're doing. And it's an act of terrorism against your own nation, especially because Google is made here in USA, as well for Apple. So I'm just trying to stand for what is right, A lot of people have judged me because, hey, why don't you move on and do this? Of course, but then it's just the same pattern repeatedly, and who's gonna do it? Sometimes that's what you are here for, Doesn't matter if it's a little thing. You always gotta do what is right, That's it, Just in case anything happens in the road, because you never know the mindset of people, the weakness of people trying to mess other people. I don't see myself doing that, Doesn't matter if before I did drugs, never in my heart have thought of any evil to anybody or try to hurt anybody. For the way I've been treated by these sheriffs, by this Justice Department, by the LA courts, my kids, the way they were taken away from me, that's another thing. And I even got the paperwork right there so people could read it, actually see how we were discriminated. And I don't know if because we're chosen by God, I don't know, but eventually people will know who our God is, the God that we serve, since they wanted to oppose to us, Pretty much you guys been the Egyptians, just to let you guys know. So, and right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the reins of this city. and not because I want to, you know. It's just, I think it's time for people to have a break, you know. And if you're not mindful like that, you don't have consideration of people, then why are you signing up for this to bring public safety? Public safety starts from the mental well-being of someone. And if people, nowhere in the Bible even says people are supposed to work these long hours. That was established by who? By the Egyptians, right? I mean, we ain't gotta go that far, you know. We ain't gotta go that far to those times to see that that's where we're living right now, right? But I'm walking with God, with Jesus, Jehovah, Yahweh. So try to plot against me. I don't think it's been any good for anybody that tries to get in the will of God. And the will of God is just for people to have life, to enjoy everything He gave to His people. But you guys have just been oppressing people, and that's not a good system. That's not a good program, you know? So that's it. Alright.